friends, it's RetroGamingNow, and I'm going to be playing through Torchlight. Now, I know a lot of you guys watch me for my Fate videos, and actually it turns out the guy who made Fate went and joined the development team that made Torchlight. And there's supposed to be a lot of things that are very similar to it. It's a game I haven't played, though, so it's going to be a new experience for me. And I hope it turns out well, so this will be going in blind. With that said, let's choose a character. So we have three classes: a Destroyer, excels at melee combat; the Vanquisher. Vanquisher is an expert marksman and uses traps. An Alchemist. Alchemist channels the power of Ember to attack from afar and summon minions to his side. Well, it seems like this guy's sort of a magic-based character, so... I don't know, I was thinking of maybe going with Destroyer. Maybe we should try Alchemist. Alright, let's go for Alchemist. That seems the most different. So, character name. There's no random, so we'll just call it Retro. And just like Fate, we can pick a dog or a cat. It's a pretty cool looking cat. I'm going to choose that. I like the dog too. We're going to go with the dog. Okay. And I will play on normal. Death is permanent. Definitely not. Since I've never played Torchlight before, we'll do normal. When you gain a level, remember to assign any points you may have earned to improve your player's abilities.
Ember is the essence of magic and the keystone of my art. For my kind, Torchlight is a beacon, a place of power, the largest cache of Ember ever found. I had heard nothing of the troubles afflicting that place. I came only to serve my own ends, but I was lost as soon as I set foot in Torchlight. The evil gathering there swallowed me, and I may never break free of it entirely. The mines are dark, and below that, the blackness is impossible to describe. There is power beyond imagining. The price is so very high.
So we end up in Torchlight. Welcome to the town of Torchlight. Explore the area by left-clicking to move around. Visit the denizens of the town to shop or find quests to perform. When you're ready, enter the mines to begin your journey. Alright, so the controls at the beginning look very similar to Fate. We click on where we want to go and it takes us there. You can see we have an HP and mana bar, also like Fate, and some things look similar here. Health potions and mana potions. So, there's a lot going on. Let me see. Yes, if I hold shift, I attack with the staff, so that's similar to Fate also. And maybe this also means we got a quest. Let's see. These monster attacks are disrupting my work. I'm Vastman, Scholar of Ember. I traveled to Torchlight to study the vast supply of Ember below, but these creatures make it impossible to obtain the samples I need. Perhaps you have more courage than these miners. If you brave the tunnels and bring me a sample of gleaming Ember, I will reward you where. Should not be difficult. Look for the Ember on the first floor. So, that looks like a quest. Gold, experience, and fame. And that's what we're looking for? No, this is what he gives us. Alright, Gleaming Ember is our new quest. So, let's see. Alright, so it looks like we can't do anything from him yet.
Anything you need?
He's an enchanter. I can imbue your weapons and armor with magic of Ember. So yeah, that's also similar to Fate, is an enchanter.
What can I do for you?
If the seer hadn't arrived to fight these monsters, I would have already packed up my gems and left. Okay, so it looks like none of these guys are going to let me do anything until I take care of business, wherever that is. Not down here, I guess. There's the mines. I think it said something about trying to go to the mines. Let's just sort of explore. It looks like a nice little town. What do we got here? This is your inventory screen. Drag weapons and armor into the appropriate slots to equip them. Okay, so this shared stash, placing items here, makes them accessible to other characters. So this does seem similar to Fate, and even more so, we got a town portal scroll and an identify scroll. See, that's almost exactly from Fate. You could definitely tell it's the same people, some of the same people who made it. Alright, moldy staff, and then yes, we have armor slots and rings and amulets. So yeah, very, very similar. There's obviously some strong influences there. Alright, and this is where we came from. So now, He's got to go to the mines, and let's see what that is.
Help or stay out of the way.
Alright. Got some,
Brink, over here! I can't hold them back much longer.
You alright, Syl? Rest here a while. I'm going ahead to finish the job.
It's no wonder Master Ulrich sent for my help. The Ember mines are overrun with these creatures. His letter was urgent, but I had no idea how dire things had become. I am Syl, and that was my companion, Brink. We've only just arrived in Torchlight, and it looks like we're going to need some help. You look capable, and I can pay you well. Please, catch up to Brink before he gets himself killed.
Alright, so we gotta go find Brink. And we'll go into the mine entrance. Hold control and click a spell to unlearn it. You'll lose the spell, but you'll also be able to learn a new one.
I've arrived in Torchlight and begun my exploration of the tunnels below. These mines are vast and aglow with ember. I've never seen so rich a vein. Miners labor to extract it and take no heed of my warnings. I cannot blame them. I, too, could not resist the pull of ember. This ember is the same as that which afflicts me. The taint within it resonates with the corruption in my bones. I can feel it so clearly now. Blight springs from the depths and flows up through the veins. To purge myself of this evil, I must find the source.
Alright, and here we are in the mines. Let's see, ooh, toggle item names. Yeah, there we go, that's what we're looking for. Another feature from Fate, I might add. Okay, I can't go there. Very interesting looking. I assume this is procedurally generated. I'm not sure, but I think it is. Alright, some Shadow Recluse. Well, we're pretty powerful off the bat. Could pick up some gold. Health potion and a hand pistol. And I does open up the inventory. 28 damage per second is the same as what we have. And this has poison damage as well. Oh, I see. So this is physical damage and this is poison damage. So it's different types of damage. Let's open up this door. Ratlins. Alright, some barrels. Another thing from Fate, practice bow. See if practice bow is any good. 22, definitely not. Okay. Break this barrel. Oh, we got some chests also. Nope, nothing. Leather gloves, so I want to put those on, and yes, they put them on. 2 armor, requires 2 strength. And down here, this looks like my experience. Yeah, you can see my experience is slowly working its way up. And a leather cap requires level 2, which we don't have.
Hello.
It's the strangest thing. The Ratlins raid our supplies, but they never bother looking in the barrels. I stuff my extra kit in them, and it stays safe and sound, and I just stole it from them. What's this foreman's table? Okay, identify scroll. So it looks like that's just a thing where we can find some items. Alright, that's it for this room. Open up another door. Ratlins. So what exactly are these Ratlins? They're kind of like... yeah, I guess rats that can hold weapons. Shadow Recluse is not really... I mean, it's just like a modded lurker. Can I wear this leather helmet? No, I can't. Gleaming Ember. That's what I was looking for. You've completed a quest. To receive your reward, travel back to town and speak to the individual with a question mark. Use the town portal to return directly to Torchlight. Okay, TNT barrel. Probably means I don't want to attack that. It's going to blow up. Ooh, a dead adventurer. Drop some potions. I haven't seen these in a while. We got some gels. Let's see if they're indeed called that. Azure gel, yes. Definitely a throwback to Fate. Yeah, and we take those out without too much trouble. Okay, so this is sort of a loop here. I want to go... Oops. There's a little route in the ground. Okay, what is Ember Bolt? Chaos skill. So if I press 3... Okay, and you can see it uses a little bit of mana. Ah, okay, so it's kind of like a spell, I guess.
You have sprung a trap.
Your health is low. Okay, so I sprung a trap, yet another thing, from Fate, and we're going to use a health potion right there. Okay, so I see if I right-click, I also use my Chaos Bolt. Is that what it's called? Ember Bolt. Some leather boots, all of which require level 2, so I can't use any of them. See if I can use leather shoes, though. Indeed I can. That's 1 armor right there. We're getting pretty close to leveling up. This Chaos Bolt is... Excuse me, Ember Bolt is pretty nice. So at least have a little bit of ranged attack. You've gained a level. Click Stats Up and Skills Up on either side of the screen to apply your newfound wisdom. Alright, well, clear out this room first, and then I'll go ahead and do that. So... Stat points. You have new stat points to distribute. Click the button next to each attribute to improve that aspect of your character. You may also have new skill points which are used to improve your character's abilities in the skill menu. Okay, so... Yes, this reminds me a lot of Fate. There's strength, dexterity, magic, and defense. So my character starts pretty balanced, a little bit less on defense, but has 10 magic. Okay, so this increases... We'll have to figure out how this works. This increases melee damage, range damage, weapon elemental damage. So I guess I have an elemental weapon, and armor absorb. So I think we have 5 points. Yep, just like Fate. So I think I'm going to put 3 into magic and 2 into defense. And you can see we got some resistances down there. Over here, we have some skills. Okay, so it's more like a skill tree, and that's definitely different. So Ember Bolt's what we've been using. Next, level 2, you can see it increases the amount of damage it does. We've also got Lore. Summons a maximum of 1 Nether Imp from the dormant energies of corpses. Or Ember Shock. Okay, so a bunch of things here. I kind of want to try Nether Imp. So I'm going to go ahead and put my skill point there, so we only get 1 skill point. Now, how do I use that? Okay, so if I press tab, it switches. So, Nether Imp was now, if I right-click, it should do that. Alright, and so it summons this cute little guy. Oh, look at him. So I assume he'll fight for us. Alright, so here's the stairs down. But I don't want to do that. I'm looking for somebody. So, let's go and hit this plunger. Boom. Oops. Used the wrong spell, so I need to use tab to go back. Okay, so there's a bunch of enemies waiting for me there. In fact, now it's time to put some better stuff on. So I got leather boots, that's 3 armor. Yep, right click just puts it on. Leather cap, 3 armor. Fist Sepper, 25. That's my quest item. And belt. So you can see now we've got all that on. Our defense should be up a little bit more. Now, where does it say how much gold I have? You've discovered a magical item. Is unidentified, which means its magic powers are undiscovered. Identify by right-clicking on Identify scroll, then left-clicking on the item. Aha, yes. Straight from Fate. Unidentified axe. Okay, so in this case we don't know how much damage it does, but we do have 6 Identify scrolls, so similar to Fate, right-click and click. 2 armor plus 2 defense. So I assume that's better than this. So I'm going to go and put that on. And you see there are different colors, so it looks like there's maybe some tiers, kind of like in Fate. Miner's Pick of Venom. Ooh, that's a rare axe. This isn't enchanted, and this is rare, so this is a level up, I guess. 2 ice damage, 9% faster attack, 5 poison, plus 3 damage, plus 2 fire damage. Well, that looks way better. That's 39 damage per second, This is 28 damage per second. However, we don't have enough strength, so we gotta leave that there for right now. Now, I think... No, Sly will pay you. So we're still looking for Brink. Is there a way to zoom my map out? Ah, okay, so use these to zoom out. So do I want to go down is the question. I think I've explored everything, so probably I'm going to go down. I think it'll probably tell me if I'm not supposed to be going down. Okay. And shift while attacking allow you to remain in place during combat. That's something we've already discovered. Yeah, I must say, so far I'm really liking this game. It feels very smooth. The style's certainly a little bit different than Fate. It feels very cartoony. Fate is kind of cartoony in a way, but not so much graphically. More of like the characters and stuff. There goes my little thing attacking. Alright. Yeah, definitely enemies are not too difficult starting out. Oop, missed that guy. This guy's nice and aggressive, this little whatever his name is. Oops. Yep, I was right, that does do damage. Alright, there's something big back there, a rock troll. So I'm going to go ahead and heal up, press 1 to use a health potion. Open the door. Yep, he's definitely got some HP. But we took him down without too much problem, thanks in part to our magical spells. So one thing that's different from Fate is our spells can break barrels, it looks like. 29 damage per second, 28 damage per second. 43, so we're going to switch to this, which looks like a rifle. Okay, so it's like an actual gun. That's kind of interesting. I'm way too close to be using this effectively. So I'll check out this leather tunic. It's unidentified. So let's go ahead and identify it. 8 armor, but it requires level 3, and you can see it says socket 0 of 1. So it does seem that another thing is that gemstones are also going to exist in this game, just like Fate. Alright, some more scrolls. We have found a spell scroll. In the spells tab of your inventory, you can right-click on the scroll or drop it to one of your spell slots to learn it and gain a new ability. You can also cheat your pet spells by dropping them to the appropriate slots in their inventory. So if I go to spells and right-click, you have inscribed a new spell to your spellbook. You may now cast as you would any other skill. Skills and spells can be mapped to the quick slots at the bottom of the screen by clicking on them. So it's in my spellbook. Where is my spellbook? Oh, is it in my inventory? Inventory character sheet. Where's the skills? Here we go. That's a spell. So I can, if I wanted to put it in 4, I see I can move 4 and click there. So now when I hit the 4 key, I'll use my spell and it heals us all, but it takes up a lot of mana. Okay, it looks like my little summons disappeared, so I'm going to press tab to flip. Alright, yeah, mana's low. I don't know if he showed up or not. He's not coming, so maybe there's something I can't do for some reason. Oops, wrong one. Ah, wasted a bunch of mana there. Oh, also, I got a ranged weapon, so I want to stay away. So that's a ratlet foreman. Shrine of Healing. Alright, so it looks like that healed me. That's basically the same as a fountain. Oh, we got a fishing hole. There's another thing from Fate. Do we have a fishing rod, though? We don't need one. Okay, let's see how this works. There's like these circles. I guess the circles are going to go down. Yes. You caught a webfish. Now we got a fish slot. Webfish. Transform into a spider for 120 seconds. So if I use it, transforms my pet, and I get an achievement. I'm going to waste it here, but I just wanted to see what it does. You've caught a fish containing tasty fish meat. 600 health recovery over 2 seconds. Okay. So it's not like an actual fish, there's something that the fish had. The sound of the fish is very close to Fate. Listen. It might even be the same. Tunnel shark. What's a tunnel shark do? Burrower for 120 seconds. Yeah, I just want to fish a little bit just to sort of see what there is. I like how it shows how close you are to catching one, so now we don't have to think as much. Muckfish. Oh, I can't have the inventory open at the same time. I'll just catch a few, and then we'll sort of see what they do. Man, that spider. Ugly. Oh, that was good timing. Caught a tunnel shark. Well, you may know what I'm doing. I'm searching to see if there are rare items in this game. I kind of think that there are. That's kind of a really unique and cool thing about Fate. And it would make sense that the creator would want to add it to this game also. Come on! Get down there! There we go. Batfish. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to catch 4 or 5 more fish, because we don't want to get too bored watching me do this over and over. Whoa! The mine was shaking. And yeah, my pet turns back. So that was 120 seconds fishing. Glooper jelly. Gel. Valkyrin. Pet goblin hound. Ooh, burrower. Some cool stuff. You'll notice the fish stack. They had a ×3, which is actually really nice. If they can stack, that's a good thing. Thought I maybe jumped the gun a little early on that. But I guess not. Alright. I'll just catch 3 more fish. Oh, I missed that one. I got nothing. Yeah, thank you. Now, this game even helps you out because you don't need to have as good of a reaction time because you can see it coming. So I would guess I'm a lot closer than Fate. You caught a fish containing Ember Fish Eye. So it's a potion. 20% increased experience gain for 300 seconds. Now that's pretty cool. Experience potions. Alright, this will be my last fish. And then we're going to continue on in the dungeon. Muckfish. Alright, looks good. Huh, that did a lot of damage. Probably don't need that, I'm already wearing one.
Gain in experience.
Alright, so I wanted to use that pickaxe. Once we kill all these enemies, I can level up so that I have it. Then I'm going to transform my pet. Alright, so... Oops, not this. Oh, so I can put that on now. That's pretty good. And this requires 8 strength, so let's get up to 8 strength. 8 strength. Let's just go to 10 and, I don't know, dexterity +1. I don't think I'm going to upgrade this, so this is going to be give me a slightly better Ember Bolt. Tab. Oops, wrong one. Ember Bolt. Awesome, so now it's 2 Ember Bolts. And we're going to put on this pickaxe, which is going to do a lot more damage. 48 damage. One nice little detail is it tells me damage per second, so I don't have to worry too much about figuring out if I want to have a slow or a fast thing. I can just see which has the most damage per second, which takes into account the speed of the weapon. Pretty useful. Also, one thing that's kind of cool is these layers. Sort of like moving vertically up and down. That's pretty neat. Let me take another Identify scroll. And of course, since the numbers stack, I'm not wasting all my inventory space with Identify scrolls. Which makes me think perhaps there are no books in this game. I suppose we'll find out eventually. Ooh, there's someone up there. Is this who we're looking for? Yes, it is.
Still send you after me? She must have thought I was in over my head again. Well, she's right. These monsters are getting stronger and I could use your help. I'm going after the fiend that was attacking Syl on the bridge. Will you join me?
Yep. Ooh, Rock Troll, another one of those. Kind of like a boss. Looks like we take him out without too much issue. Alright, Syl, where are we going? Hope you're following me. Alright, let's go this way. Have we completed the quest? No. Looks like we're gonna have to find the end of this dungeon. Alright. Alright, lots going on in here. Still surviving, though. It's a very good pickaxe. So you notice there's glancing blows, so I guess sometimes you can barely get a hit or a hit that doesn't do as much damage. Shrine of Enchantment. There's an enchantment interface. Place items here and pay a fee. Come on. Pay a fee for a shrine? Let's see if that's actually true. Oh, I see I'm dual-handed, so put that in also. Well, in that case, let's enchant that. Plus 3 physical damage. Nice. I don't know if you know what the announcer said. He said, "Fortune smiles upon you." Which I think is basically a direct quote from Fate. Alright, some area effects is going to be good here. There's a lot of enemies. Ooh, and another boss. Coral Mog the Savage. Alright, I'm going to get up near him. Looks like we're just about... not quite. There we go.
My pack is full.
Alright, so my pack's full. Pet's inventory, so let's dump some stuff over here. Pet can pick that up. Doesn't look like there's a sort inventory option. Yeah, that's definitely not good. Okay, so now I can pick up the Simple Hatchet and Leather Belt, both of which are magical. Oh. I'll get to it, I'm not going to forget. Okay. Oh, no, he's stuck on the other side. Oh, but I did level up. Okay, Simple Hatchet, let's identify that. 29 damage per second is not as good as what we've got now. Plus 2 mana on our belt, though. That's a little better, so we'll put that on. And a leather helm. 24 health. Not as much defense, though. But I think I'll take the health bonus. Yeah, so I need to end up figuring out what's the best to use. 55 damage per second is definitely better right now. However, these do have all these bonuses. So I think for right now I'm going to go ahead and keep the magical items. Okay, lots of enemies here. Varkalen Mage. Ooh, yeah, we're going to transform my pet. Fish. We'll do burrower. What's that thing? That's like a crab. Sill's back. Or whatever his name is. Brink. Is that a cursed sword? Ugh! They're like sparkling, but which makes me think they're magical, but I don't think they are. I think it's if the name is colored, which is something the later Fate games had, but not the original one. So have we complete this quest yet? No? Are we supposed to keep going down, I suppose? Oh, I see enemies jumping out of there. Oh, it's a mimic. You discovered a socketable item. I've already had a socketable item, I think. So, oh, I see. So this is like a gemstone. 2 health recovery per second. I'm gonna put that there. 2 health recovery per second. Nice. What else do I have? I found a ring, I thought. Oh, it's right there. Plus 44 health and 3 electrical resistance. Nice. So I'll take that. And I guess we're gonna go down to the next floor. Whoa! There's another boss. That giant spider. Wow, that thing is unnerving. Look how big it is. Eldos the Downcast. Ugh. Alright, we've already been there. So you can see we gained some fame there again. We'll see if that works the same way it does in Fate or not. Alright. Who are these guys? Looks like another mage. Ooh, definitely want that identify scroll. Alright, dead end. So I guess we gotta go down. Huh, there's a miner down there. Can't get to him. It's kind of a clever touch. And down there, too. Left click on monsters to attack. Hold the left mouse button to continuously attack. Yep, we figured that out by now. Orden Mines, floor 3. So it looks like we're still doing alright. We haven't had any, taken any major damage or anything like that.
I'm overburdened.
Seems as though we're still doing alright with our weapon set. Definitely like this Chaos Ember. Was it Ember Bolt? Ember Bolt.
I'm overburdened.
A shield.
My pack is full.
Alright, once you get this level 3 rock troll gone, there's accompanying rattlings, we can try out that shield. Okay, so obviously this shield's gonna go instead of this, and I think we're gonna, I want to get rid of this, that's not as good.
I can't carry anymore.
And don't need that, so we want to keep the stout club just because it could be worth a lot of money. 9% chance to block, ice resistance, mana, dexterity. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and put that on for right now. So now we'll see if the shield offers us any substantial difference, or maybe we want to go back to attacking. Ah! That was kind of surprising, all of them jumping up. Alright, level up. So we'll take out anything around here, and then we'll do that. Knockback immune. Ooh, we got 10 points. I guess I had another level up I forgot about. So I'm going to put that into magic. All of it, I think, right now. And we could get some different stuff. So if I do 2, that means I can summon 2 of them. Your minions are imbued with cackling energy. Reflect damage. There's like all these bonuses I can do. Ice Stock. Critical strike skill. Or I could just, upgrade that again. Devastating charge to a single target. Let's try this one. And we'll put that at 2, so we can put that in 5 if I want. Zap. Alright, let's see how useful that is. Oops, wrong one. I didn't heal all. I actually wanted 5 as my zap attack. Zap. 113 damage, wow. Seems pretty good. Oh, I missed him. Zap. That was a one-shot. Zap. And a rock troll. Lots of enemies here. I don't want to take him out without too much of an issue, though. It looks like he blocked that. Alright. Seems like sometimes these Ratlins don't know what to do when it's just one. It says flees when allies perish. They kind of just sort of stand there. Oh man, there's a lot going on here. I'm going to go back to Chaos Bolt, which is right-click. Ember Bolt, excuse me. Sorry, Chaos Bolt's from Fate if you've never played that game. Another rock troll. Smooth bore. It's a smooth
I'm
bore.
overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Alright, so I gotta dump something. Smooth bore. 59 damage per second's gotta be better. So we'll dump that club, pick up this Iron Eclipse. And on we go. Shrine of Mana. Not really useful now since I got full mana. Yeah, having different levels is kind of cool. It adds like another dimension to the game. Let's try to get that TNT barrel, but it looks like I got it too late and everything was already dead. Alright. It's a boss, that's why he's taking so much damage. Alright, I'm gonna send more stuff to my pet. It's my quest item. Some more magic items. So I'll identify all of those. Not as good as the one I have on, actually. And this, 60 damage per second, 59. Slight difference, but not big enough. It's nice to have the range, I suppose. Corzan, another boss. I'm right next to him. Looks like he's slowed me down. Baldius. My inventory's always full. Just like Fate. Alright, Leather Baldius. A little bit better, so we'll put that on. One shot. See what's on this table. Some more scrolls. Alright, I think if it doesn't end the quest when I get to the end of this floor, I'm going to go to town, use the town portal scroll, which I assume works similarly to the regular Fate, where I'll use it, and then It would give me a portal which I can go back to. Armor rack. Don't know if any of that's any good. It might be. I'm just like so full on inventory though. Stances. So we can choose what stance ours in. Oh, we can send them to town also. Okay, so that's another thing for Fate. We can send him to town and he sells stuff. Nice. So now our inventory's not going to get super full. Make some cash off of it. Lots of enemies. Get some area effects in. Who is that? It's a boss I saw.
Your pet has returned.
Nice. Black Church the Overseer. I'm low on health. I'm gonna need to use a health potion. Alright, he's dead.
I can't carry anymore.
So now I can send more stuff over to my pet. Got an unidentified. What was it? Shoulders. So I'll go ahead and see if these are worth keeping. 4 armor, yes, we're gonna put that on. Good, so I don't need that anymore. Nor this. What about this? 65 damage per second, yes. And 67. So we'll put dual wielding those. And that should increase us immediately. Alright, another rock troll. Whoa. Did he summon those guys or did they just jump off and I missed it? Yeah, he definitely deals some damage, but I can pretty much deal it back to him.
Again, in experience.
And it looks like it levels up. Heal us also. Alright, so I'm going to use the stairs down and see if that's it. If not, I'm going to go back to town. So this episode doesn't go on forever. Dank chamber. That's different, so let's see what this is.
Now I have you. What have you done with Ulrich?
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, Brink. I sent for Syl, but I don't recall inviting you or your friend. You may still prove useful, however. Still.
And he summons somebody. And uses some magic. What's going on? Not good, whatever it is. Uh-oh. Brink the Corrupted. Yeah. Definitely see. I think he's corrupted. Let's try our 5 zapping spell a little bit. So we're getting some good shots on him. I'm going to go ahead and heal up just to keep ahead of the game. Basically, we're fighting a boss, which is Brink transformed, corrupted. But these swords are pretty good against him, and he's dead. Fame increased.
Brink, no! What has happened? Alas, my... You say this is Ulrich's doing? And his summons was a trap. But why? The corruption here must have overwhelmed his mind. I can't believe it's so powerful. Yes, yes. I see it's touched you as well. Light is spreading through you, and if we don't find a way to stop it, you will meet the same fate as Brink. I'm sorry I brought you into this. I'll do my best to cure you. Meet me in Torchlight, and I'll tell you my plan.
Okay, so bad news.
New quest.
But she tells us to go back to Torchlight. And that's what we're going to do. Use one of our town portal scrolls. We can return to town. Alright, and we gain fame. Which I guess gives us essentially the same as a level up. So I'm going to put that in magic and defense. And then over here we can upgrade some stuff, and I think I'm going to upgrade this one again. Got 2 skill points there. No, I think what it is Fame gave me that skill point. Alright, anyway, this has been Retro Gaming Now, playing Torchlight. It's a pretty good first episode, seems pretty fun, lots of similarities to Fate. And hopefully it'll be a good Let's Play. So, it's been Retro Gaming Now, and I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you have a great day.